I imagine the shield says that on its own.
Yeah. Yep. I would definitely agree with that.
Oh, that is that is so scary.
I'm not gonna lie, dude, that was creepy.
I mean, I've fought before, but only in physical forms. The ghost and spirit is just
Yeah.
not for me.
So that's what was going
No,
on?
just room that.
Barry from across the room, like, yeah, what were you guys doing? What happened?
Okay,
There was a ghost child.
it doesn't matter. Don't. No, nothing happened. Don't worry about it.
Goldeneye, are you blushing?
Even if that's possible.
Yeah.
Skin.
All right.
Scared shitless by a girl.
Yeah. Yep.
Got the little purple.
So yeah, he's turning purple. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you guys opening up any other doors.
Well, that's what Nat just asked the group. What are we doing next?
Alright, which one next?
Next room. The skeleton room.
Yeah, the skeletons.
Okay.
You wanna go first?
I'll go in first, I guess.
All right.
Nat steps aside and lets him go ahead.
Yep. You walk in. You walk into the room. How far into
It's
the
our
room?
turn, Barry. Let's go in there.
Oh God. All right. The two of you walk into the room. So as you're walking into the room, there is no window in here. This room is all stone walls all the way around. There's a small little divot in the wall where maybe some sort of pipe from inside the wall is going up, kind of like a exterior vent sort of deal, but you can see the stonework to not show the vent. Okay, so the walls itself all stone. Inside this room is almost mirror images on both sides, minus that little bit, and the two chests are slightly different. In the center of this room are 3 skeletal remains. And how far are you walking into this room?
They die happy.
I guess where I'm at right now.
Okay, are you touching the skeletons?
I don't think I want to at the moment.
Okay.
Die doing what they love.
Oh God, I just realized what you're saying. Okay.
What do you mean? You are the one who put us here.
Nope. All right, so you're looking around the room.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna look around the room to see
Okay.
if there's nothing.
Yeah, roll
strange.
me a perception check if you're not looking or touching anything. Anyone else walking around looking, not touching, or looking and touching? Investigation
Yes, at the chest.
at the chest. Are you touching the
Yes.
chests?
No, I'm not getting it.
Oh, you're not going in the room.
Open.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Luna, you going in the room?
I want to go into all these rooms, so yeah.
Okay. All right. Everyone who's in the room who's looking. Oh, perception check. Okay. All right. So I'll get to you, Barry, in a second. I need everyone else who's looking around or doing something to roll me either perception or investigation. If it's investigation, you're touching stuff. And I need to know what you're investigating. Dante. You said the chest. That's right. Okay, you're good. Okay.
Nat is walking into the room and just kind of taking everything in, but she's going to pay some particular attention to the skeletons.
Okay.
Without touching them, she's going to try and see what she can determine, like, what were they doing, like, how many of them are there.
Okay.
You know,
So
that
as
kind of thing.
you enter the room with lights on and you can see a little bit better, Barry, as you're walking over and looking at the side walls, you kind of like put your hand up to it and you can kind of see the side walls, all the walls to the north and the south as you're looking around here, Barry, seem to have large gouge marks in them. All the way across the entirety of the wall, as if something's grinded away at the stone. those of you looking at the skeletons with, what was your perception? 17. Okay, good. With
The basket is 20.
yeah,
so.
with looking at these skeletons, you can see that there's kind of drag marks, like gouges on the floor as well, and these bones seem to be crushed in some places.
Oh.
Dante,
Okay.
actually, we'll get to Luno. Luno, what are you looking at? Just in general?
Probably the skeletons, most likely.
Okay. You'd actually see just about the same thing as Nat. You'd see the large gouge marks on the floor as if something hard has been drug against the wood floor. But you don't make out that the bones have been crushed. They look like normal skeleton bones. And Dante, as you're looking at this chest,
Get it?
are you fiddling with any locks or anything? Trying to
No,
like
did I
trying
see
to
any
open the
locks?
chest? Are you trying to open the chest?
No, not at the moment. I'm just trying to see what's on the outside
Okay.
and if it's like attached to the floor or something.
Okay, that's fair. So both chests look to be detached from the floor. They don't seem to be sealed to the floor. The locking mechanisms on them seem to be basic locks, as if it was a chest of drawer at the end of a bed sort of deal. They're a bit larger than normal. Which chest are you looking at?
The one that I'm on currently.
Okay, cool.
Could I also look at the back of the wall of the chest? Like, is there anything,
Behind it?
behind it?
Yeah, so there's not a whole lot behind it. The chests themselves don't look like they've been moved, and they don't look like they've been touched ever. There's a large layer of dust on the top of these chests, specifically the one you're looking at.
Luno, do you think this is like one of those that ate you?
Luno?
No, sir.
Does Luno go over to the chest after that?
I was being spellbound by those things. I'm not going to mess with the chest. Not this time around. I'll look over to Dante and be like, "That's all you, buddy. Watch out for the purple tongue. It's not as fun as you think it might be."
All right, Mr. Horny Pants.
Do we all hear this?
Yes, you all hear them talking about the chest, the horny Dante.
A horny Luna.
The horny
I'm just gonna say, I think if we try to do something, it's probably gonna crush us. At least the room.
Wait, the room? I
Yeah.
look at the walls of the room now.
Yeah.
Inspection time.
Yeah, as Barry is pointing things out and like showing you, it looks very much as if something has been scraped across both walls, leading from the side walls all the way to the center of the room, minus about a 4-inch gap.
Yeah, Nat would assist with that, pointing out the gouges on the floor too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, and they seem to line up. It seems to be very much in a pattern, and they are fairly deep.
okay.
Does it look like animal or
No, it looks naturally
Weapon?
hewn almost.
You mentioned a thick layer of dust on the one chest. Is it different on the other chest?
Correct. There is no dust on the other chest.
Oh, okay. What about on the beds?
On the beds is also a very thick layer of dust.
but not the other chest.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm step out of the room.
You what?
I step out of the room.
Okay. Okay, you step out of the room.
Good call, my friend.
This is what we call a sandwich.
Oh, I didn't even get to use it, Dante. Is anyone else doing anything in this room, or are you guys like, nah, I'm good?
I know it's bad, not like it'd be bad to try, but like I wanna. If I die, I die. All right.
Wait.
Which was it? Go ahead.
Well, actually, I was gonna say. Okay, so if we're gonna open one of these chests, which one should we open?
Probably the one not covered in dust.
Yeah. Nat's gonna suggest be careful with the one that's not covered in dust.
I love you both said a different chest. Let's open this one.
The one not covered in dust has to be connected to the room in some way.
What he wants you to think.
Exactly.
All right, so who's doing what? You guys are standing in this room, kind of looking around. Does anyone touch the skeletons? Does anyone touch? Try to open either of the chests.
Nat's trying to get a feel for this room, kind of if there's anything at all similar to like the other rooms that she's been in. There's no sense of like any kind of presence or anything moving.
No, this seems to be very empty, of any sort of presence other than the three of you.
Okay.
The skeletons.
Yeah, and the skeletons. of which you count 3 full skeletons.
Okay.
So
I say we open up a chest.
Can we open one of them or both of them at the same time? Since you two chose 2 different chests.
Well, I'm saying the one that's connected to the room. Yeah, probably. Like I'll open up the one that has no dust on it.
The one Nat said not to touch.
Oh man.
Let's trigger this event. Come on.
I'm gonna try to open the other one.
Oh no.
Just to make sure that we fuck up.
Yeah,
we can
just
open both.
just to make sure. Yeah, you step out of the door.
No, not out of the door, just right next to the door. In case you need to try and wedge it open again.
God. I imagine Nat's already like with shield in hand, like in between the door and the.
As soon as they start talking about opening chests, she's got the shield out again.
Well, I kind of imagine like you're already putting it between the door and the door frame.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you that. So Luno, you're opening this one. Barry, you're opening that one. Okay. So, I'm gonna let you guys choose who opens what chest first, or do you open them together?
Let's go together.
Totally not gonna end bad.
Okay, you open them together. I'd like for both of you to make me. No, actually, you don't have to make me anything. You open up both chests, and as soon as you open up that chest on the other side, you hear as the walls to the left and right of you begin to close, and the door, Nat, that you were standing next to tries to slam shut, wedging. It is a sandwich, wedging right between
Here, let's go.
you and Barry. Luno.
How fast is it going?
Luno, inside your chest is empty and black. There doesn't seem to be a bottom to it. Barry, inside your chest is empty, and there is a thick caked layer of. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not empty. It's a thick caked layer of dust on top of what seems like hundreds and hundreds of skeletons.
How fast are the walls closing in?
Not overly fast, and Nat, I need you to make me a dex. Well, you had your shield already in between that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys have about, and I'm gonna start a timer here. You guys have 30 seconds to figure out what you're doing, and
all right,
go.
I shoot a firebolt into the depths to see if I can see anything.
You see nothing at the bottom.
All right, I head out of the room.
Okay. Barry?
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Okay. Nat?
Nat will step out and pull the shield out as she goes.
Okay. Just in time, just like the last room, the door slams behind you, and behind all three of you, as you make your way out of the room, you can still hear the low grinding of the walls coming together, and it goes on for a good 15 minutes before it finally stops. And the door kind of cracks open again. And
So
if
y'all
you
find
look,
a sandwich.
yep, and if you look inside, it's still those three skeletons. Everything seems to be back in the same order that it was.
Can you send Lucy down the box?
What are you talking
That's
about?
your question. Did the chest shut?
The chest re-shut.
Okay. So we would have to open them again. Or anything like that.
Can you cast light onto Lucy?
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my thought. Something is irking me about this chest, and it could be easily nothing. But you go in there, you cast light onto Lucy. Dante, you look through Lucy, and she goes down into the depths of the hole.
Okay.
That sounds kind of scary.
Well, that's the reason we're saying, I'm sorry, look over to Lucy. I'm sorry, but you can come back. That's why I'm saying Lucy.
After an hour.
An hour is better than a
Not
lifetime.
at all.
Is that the plan?
You said
I
the
don't
wall.
know.
So, is this room destroyed then?
Nope. Everything
That's
is
back to normal.
everything's exactly how you
Everything's
guys
back to
found it.
normal.
Yeah. Everything's
Okay.
exactly how you found it. Anything you guys touched with the layers of dust, you don't see your own fingerprints on it anymore. The dust has returned as well.
Boy. Okay.
Do you think that's the way out?
So let's try that again. How about you open one chest and somebody holds open the door to see which one triggers the trap.
I can hold the door.
I've been holding
We
it.
could even have Barry holding the door as well to keep, for extra.
Yeah, he's big and strong. You're right.
Yeah. But
Famous
really.
last
the other
words.
He's big, yeah.
Big yes.
I say if Barry explains how the other chest looked, being that it's like you open it up and it looked like a bunch of them, and it's like the only one that we really need to maybe investigate is the hole.
The bigger chest.
The dusty chest.
The not dusty chest.
No, I opened up the dusty chest, and that was the one.
No.
That
Not
Luno,
dusty
you
chest.
opened up the
You're
not
right.
dusty
You're
chest.
right. You're right.
So left and right, which one?
Yeah.
Left.
Which
The right.
The
I
right.
think.
No, Luno, you opened up the left chest. Barry opened up the
Okay.
right.
The left.
The clean one.
Here's the problem: the one on the left looks dirty.
Yeah.
The one on the right looks
It's
clean.
misleading. It's very misleading.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
But to me, it just looks like it's a different material. I don't see what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Looks dirty.
Comparatively.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, y'all. All right.
guys
So
compare-
what's the plan? You guys going in there to open up chests?
I mean, we don't have to do it now, but I think that might be. Might as well investigate it. I think that might be a good idea.
Okay.
Well, what about that?
Or a very,
door?
very bad idea.
As you guys are talking, you do catch sight of lightning coming from around. Where is this thing? Coming from outside yet again. It seems this latch has opened yet again. You can see the window. You can see lightning coming from outside. And as you guys are talking, it's just crashing and lightning is flickering and dying and coming back. And as you guys are
Matt's gonna watch the skeletons and see if they do anything when the lightning crashes.
nothing happens with the skeletons when the lightning crashes, but every time the lightning crashes, the dust on the chest switches.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, what about that door behind us?
Do not go into that door.
What's wrong with that door?
If you open the door, I quit. Alright? If you open the door, I'm gonna go down. I'm just gonna chill out with Manfred.
I thought you said there was nothing in that room.
Yeah, you said that.
No, just don't go into that room.
Matt's gonna walk over to the other door.
Do you not know these
We know
people?
what this door. Let's go.
All right, so you're skipping this door now. You're going.
Yep.
Golnai said, "Don't open it," so everyone's like, "We're opening this door
making, like,
now."
chest research at the moment.
We're just gonna do each
Wait,
room.
I don't want that sandwich currently.
Okay.
I'm not that hungry.
All right. Well, no sandwiches. You go to the bottom door to see what your DM has laid out for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So we're just gonna. Awesome. It's a good thing I totally had all of this prepped and didn't. Anyway. Yeah. So
You're making use of all your prep.
yes, all my prep.
Of course,
Canon.
Yes,
Please be
of course I
serious.
prepped everything you guys have encountered so far.
Yes, since we're not on a deadline on this quote unquote one shot, I'm kind of feeling like let's taking the time with it, exploring it.
Oh my god.
You did say it was canon.
Yourself,
So.
Gabe.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I don't mind doing these as long as you guys are having fun. I'm on board. So as long as you
I'm loving
guys
this.
are good with it. All right, so you guys go to the south door. Golnai and Luno, the two of you are still up there by the other door. Luno, are you still planning a plan?
Like I still want to keep that in my mind. Be like, I want to do this, but I can't do this without the familiar. Like
Yep.
I'm not going to jump in there. I'm sitting there in my mind, and maybe Cole he hears me, or I'm sitting there like, okay, like I could jump in there, but what will happen? Like I'll just probably go back into my room. Like I really want to see what's down there. But if everyone's leaving, then I'll it's like, all right, we'll come back to this, and then I'll join everyone else
Okay. And
because I'm not doing it alone.
Golnai, do you stay by that back door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna go. Hey guys, this room looks pretty cool. You guys want to check this out? Set up that room.
You can have that
Oh,
sandwich.
I love this. The Golnai apparently has a fear of Chucky dolls.
Dolls.
All right, so Nat, you open the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Light is still on your shield. Shield is still in front of you, and you open the door, and you can see inside the room. There's a rocking chair, as you'd seen in the other one. There's a writing desk with a few pieces of paper on it, and an ink quill sitting in an ink well. There's a bed with a little. I'm just gonna say radiator because I think you guys know what that is.
Yeah.
It's essentially that's what it is over on the side. Next to the bed, you haven't made it that far, I can't tell you. And as you open the door, you can see that the shutters of the windows are open in this room, and lightning is crashing outside just over and over again, just blanketing the room in light, and it drops down to shadow. And you can see a large doll-like shadow from your current position, and a small doll sitting on the far corner of the windowsill. Every time lightning strikes, the shadow of the doll is cast against the room. And I'd like for you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
All right.
These dice are doing at least a little
Hey,
bit better.
that's a good switch right there. Yeah, with that perception check, you notice every time the lightning crashes as you're standing here, the shadow of the doll seems to be getting closer and closer to you.
Okay.
Do you step inside?
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and step inside, keeping an eye on that shadow, and like shining the light from her shield like in its direction if she can.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do this. Where's this? Oh, I can't do it with a black? Oh, that's silly. Alright. I'll do it with... do gray. Gray shadow. Alright. So light from the... shadow from the doll over here. Lightning crashes and you step inside and the shadow of the doll moves a little closer to you. Do you continue making your way inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Upon stepping all the way inside, does anyone follow Nat? Because the three of you would see this.
Yeah,
I am down there. 'Cause I said I went down.
Oh,
there.
okay. Luna, you would also see it
Nat's
then.
Nat's goal at the moment is to get to that desk and see what's on the desk.
Okay.
Because she wants information about this creepy ass house.
Does anyone else step inside? Dante, all right. Barry.
Ludo would, and he'd have oh, go ahead.
Okay, Luna, go ahead. And
Yeah, so I'd go in and have like a firebolt in my hand, just ready.
okay.
If that doll starts moving.
Well, yeah. Barry, are you walking inside?
I think they're fine.
I'll look back back to Barry and be like, Barry, keep the door open.
All right.
I will try.
Yep. The three of you step inside, and as soon as Nat, you get within 5 feet of the desk, as lightning's crashing and bringing the shadow closer and closer, you notice on the last lightning strike, there's no shadow whatsoever. And you look over to where the doll is. The doll is missing.
Oh, that's
cool.
not encouraging.
And
she's gonna look around the room and see if she sees it anywhere else.
yeah. And I'm gonna.
What are you looking for?
And I'm gonna blanket out the doll here. Doll's not there. Ah. Okay. Doll's not there. That's part of that. You find the doll over in the far corner this time, staring directly at you. And you can kind of see that it's just sitting, arms and legs just sprawled on the thing, and it's got this big smile just staring at you.
All right.
Does the shield say anything?
The shield probably says, "Oh shit."
Oh, what's going on? What do you see?
The doll just moved. Like, instantly. I didn't actually see it move. It's just in another place.
There's a doll?
Yeah.
Lightning crashes again, and this time the doll disappears from the corner, Nat. And it appears in the chair as light returns. It's slightly closer than it was before, still staring directly at you with its head tilted and smiling. Just smiling.
All right, Nat's gonna move forward just a little bit, like between the desk and the bed.
Okay.
And the shield is gonna say to the people behind her, "Okay, someone get up here and look and see what these papers on the desk say. I'm watching the doll."
Okay. I walk up to this wall and I get on the ceiling and I'm above them.
Okay. So
Up here.
before all of that happens, I wanted to hear what you were doing. Before all of that happens, Nat, as you take one more step closer into this room, the door begins to close. Barry, I need you to make me a strength saving throw as you try to hold this door open.
Probably gonna fail, but
I
here
hope you
we go.
succeed. I hope you succeed.
I hear that, and I'm that close to the door. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Barry, with the clutch save. Yeah, you guys hear behind you as Barry is struggling to hold this door open that is trying to close on him. The doll, in the flash of light, disappears as Luna, you look away this time, and as you look back, the doll is closer even than it was before. Nat, you would have not seen the doll move at all.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been one place, and then, like an eye adjustment, it was another place, almost up to the chair in front of you.
Okay, so where is it now?
I'm trying to draw it. It won't let me draw it. There we go. That's weird.
Doll.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't let me draw it, so I don't know what's going on with that.
That's the
There we go.
ghost.
There you go. It's like almost right next to the chair, and this time it's not sitting. It's standing and tilting its head, and you see it smile, turn its head to the other way. Let's have some fun! and it lunges.
Agreed.
It lunges towards you.
As it's lunging, I release the firebolt.
Do it. Make your attack roll. Dante, are you grabbing the papers?
Yes, I guess I'll just walk on this wall, and I grab the papers.
Okay. And I'm going to let you guys know, I am starting a timer for Barry. Even with the nat 20, he is struggling to hold this door open.
Okay, cool.
So, you grab the papers. Do you turn tail and run, Dante?
Will assist Barry at the door, and I'll throw the papers on the floor, like, behind Barry.
Okay, so you
So
grab the
like it
papers,
doesn't-
rush over to Barry, and attempt to help him with the door. That'll buy a little bit extra time. Luno,
A little bit.
a 20 does hit it. A 6 does not do enough damage to stop it. And Nat, I need to make an attack roll.
Oh, you know what? Oh, no, is it too late? Hold on.
23. Does that hit?
Yeah, 23 will get through her arm.
Okay. You feel this surge of pain rush through your ankles, through your Achilles tendon behind you, as the doll was rushing, like lunging towards you. As it's lunging towards you, lightning strikes and you lose sight of it, and it disappears mid-flight in air, and you feel this crunching pain on the back of your heels, and you look down and the doll is literally biting the back of your ankle. You take 13 points of piercing damage as it gnaws on your Achilles tendon.
Cool. That doesn't feel very good.
Yeah, no. The super ultra mega Charlie horse.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. I'm
Uh,
gonna immediately sacred flame it in the face.
I love it. All right, is it a save? What?
Next save.
Dex save. All right. Dex save of 16 plus 1, 17.
Ooh, yep, save. Okay,
Dang. Okay.
that's a save.
All right.
Say, with it the way it's holding on to him, like, would it be extremely dexterous? I mean, it's latched on to Nat.
As you say that, but as lightning strikes again, she casts Sacred Flame at where it was at her ankle and hits the floor. There's nothing down there. Yeah.
Come on, Nat!
Alright, yep. Time to get out.
Okay.
This time I'll have, I'm gonna be the last one out, so this time I'll have 2
Oh, heck no.
firebolts in my hand.
Nat is not letting you be the last one out.
I was like, you go, I can Misty Step out through the door.
You don't know that. He's gonna push you out.
Dante, I need for you now to make me.
work on her.
Dante, I need for you now to make me a strength saving throw.
Let's go, boys. I'm super ultra mega strong.
Oh no. As the two of you are arguing over who's going to be the last one out of the room, Dante and Barry, the two of you feel this door slipping out of your grasp. If you're standing in front of it, you're going to start taking damage trying to hold this door open. It is sealing one way or another.
I'm trying to leverage myself with the wall and the door.
Yeah. So that I will give you a little bit extra time because you're doing that, but you will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you are being crushed.
6?
Yep.
Let's go.
I'll dive through, or if I have enough room to get through, I'll dive through.
All right, Natalia, I need for you to make me.
That'll do what you can to squeeze out.
I need for you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh,
As you are grabbed on the shoulder, and you look down.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna try and keep me from getting out.
As you look down,
There we go.
it's that same hand that grabbed you from the closet.
Oh, what?
And you grab the hand just as you did before. I'll let you do the flavor. You managed to make it out of this room.
If it's the same hand from earlier, I'm doing the exact same thing as earlier. I'm gonna pull it with me.
Yep, I figured. And as soon as you cross the threshold for the door, you feel the hand disappear off your shoulder and roll onto the floor, and the two of you get out of the way of the door, and it just closes behind you.
Yep.
And I feel like Golnai from the opposite side of the room would probably have something to say.
No. It's just actually he's kind of standing here and just peek his head out.
Where's the kitty? The kitty would have actually come over to you, Golnai. Where's that kitty?
Okay, that's good. That's
There we
good.
go.
I need that. Oh my god, it's huge.
Big cat.
There we go.
The kitty was right there next to Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, I said what I said. The cat would have, while you guys were doing that, the cat would have walked over next to you, Golnai.
Okay.
All right, and you guys make it out of the room, just barely, by the skin of your chomped-on ankles. Any other rooms you'd like to explore in this house?
Well, I think there's only one left.
There is only one left, and you know what's in there.
Yep. And that's gonna suggest, okay, should we take a short breather before we try the big swirling vortex of death room?
You want me in a tiny hut?
We need the hut, but a bit of a short breather would be good.
Okay, so you guys are taking a short rest?
Yeah.
I would like to, yes. I'm under half hit points.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I told you shouldn't have gone in there.
Before
All
that,
these rooms are messed up.
Matt is going to look around, like, at Dante. Okay, what? Show me the papers.
Look through the papers.
You look at the papers, and the papers don't say a whole lot other than party starts at midnight. Just scrawled in blood on the papers. Dante, I'd like for you to roll me a perception check since you're the one holding these. Or investigation. I'll give you either or.
Oh,
If you want to roll the other one, I'll take the other one.
yeah.
Oh, it's
So
a,
I have to do this actively, is what you're saying. You're right.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because you're holding it, like looking, like touching, tersing, and
Just a finger, I'm licking it, I'm everything.
yeah. So the papers seem to be scrawled in blood. Party starts at midnight, like that. Dante, you feel that there's something else written on this paper. You can't physically see it, but the paper feels almost embossed. Like you can feel like if you've ever seen what happens when you write on top of other paper, that's kind of what
Yeah.
this feels like.
Anybody have any like charcoal or something?
That's a good question.
Does anyone require that for spell components? Because if you do, I would just assume that you have that.
I mean, incense would at least
Oh,
give you
right.
ash
Yeah,
and stuff.
there you go. That would
There we
work.
go.
So you could use an incense and do that. Mark one of those.
Funny, I usually make a point of making sure I have like chalk and stuff in my inventory, and I do not with Nat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I use up an incense for ashes.
Okay, that's fair. You burn the incense during the short rest, and as the incense burns, you kind of like charcoal out the paper, and you can see kind of as you're sketching, it does actually say other things on this paper. It says, hide the room to the far west side. No one needs to know what lies at the bottom of this house.
I will...
Basically, it seems to be talking about the room that you guys refused to go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one needs to know what's
Oh.
at the bottom of the house?
Yeah, I'll just like make everybody like, hey, you just like be quiet for a second, and I'll cast Tiny Hut. I will do it.
Okay.
So I will need Goldeneye to come in.
Goldeneye, do you bring the kitty in?
Of course.
Okay. All right. You guys all
But
make
the
your
cat, I
way
don't trust the
inside. Except that you don't allow the
No,
cat.
it's my cat.
And you stay outside.
Okay. Everyone except for the cat then, because
No, the cat is in.
well, Dante
the
gets
cat.
to choose who's in. So if Dante says the cat's out, the cat can't come in. If you would like to stay out with the cat, you can do that.
I mean,
Yeah,
if the cat doesn't stay far enough away, and he doesn't want it in the hut, he can't really cast the hut.
Yes, I can. I can cast it on the ceiling for all I care. Tell Luno.
Okay, fine then. If you cast it on the ceiling, that's just you and Luno in
That's
there.
yeah, that's what he was saying. We'll just say because Goldeneye said he would just be out with the cat. So the four of you inside the tiny hut.
So we can't. Well, like we're in a tiny hut, right?
Yeah, you're in a tiny hut.
Okay, so keep this hush hush and don't say anything out loud. And I'm trying to keep this like whispered, because
What's the deal with the cat?
what Manfred told me is that there's an alternative way to get out of here, and that's by killing whatever spirit is controlling this place.
Okay, good to know.
Wait, I thought he told that to everyone.
No.
No.
Dante
No,
was
told that to
trying
me.
to-
What he told all of us was if you're the last person standing.
Yeah, and then we went
Oh,
upstairs to look for something else.
Yep. So don't tell Golai about this unless he's entitled to the tiny hut without the cat, because the cat's part of this house and we don't know what it is.
Okay. So you think the cat could be the spirit?
I suspect the cat.
Super raised eyebrow.
I suspect the cat because Manfred said the cat came with the house, and I don't know what else to think.
Okay. So even if it's not the spirit, it came with the house, so we can't trust it.
Right.
Okay.
Why should
Maybe
we
it has.
Manfred then?
Because Manfred's been nice. And he's been telling us what we've been needing to do.
He also came with the house.
Yeah,
No,
so
he's
you
nice.
say,
It's either that or we all just puke it out and we die.
yeah, let's not do that. How about that?
Dad, what would you want to do?
For starters, let's investigate this other room, since the papers seem to be saying something about it. Although I'm not sure what it's talking about at the bottom of the house.
Alright, let's continue.
All right. I feel pretty good about stepping away at that point because now I have no idea what you guys were talking about. I'm super excited.
Okay. Can we still get that short? Can we still take this short break? The short breather.
Yeah, everyone can take a short
Okay.
rest.
Okay. Cool.
How many hit points do we restore?
Roll your hit dice.
Depends on your hit dice.
Is it a d6?
It should say on your character sheet. If wizard, I think is a D6 or
Yes,
D4.
it's a D6.
Is it a D6? Okay.
It's a D6 for wizards. Yeah.
Okay. I always feel like
And
it's a
you should have
D4.
6 of them.
I always feel like it's a D4, but really it's a D6. That's why I feel like it's a D4. Because you never roll a 6.
I have, surprisingly. And it was to do the what do you call it, the permanent thing. Oof.
Oh my freaking goodness!
Wow.
You can't
Wow.
use your second wind.
Oh yeah, I was definitely doing that first.
There
Second
you
wind
go.
definitely first, because it recharges on the short rest.
There you go. Let's go.
But still, a 3 on the D10 and 2 1s on the D8s. Come on! Okay, I have my second wind.
With all this information being known here, should I burn this paper? Should we burn this paper?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Electrocute it.
And a 2 on the other D10. Cool. Alright.
I still have 2 temporary hit points. Yeah, you missed it. I drank blood from the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I got 14 hit points. Right, actually 18 altogether because I healed and got 14 extra.
Yeah, if you would have gotten extra hit points, I should just kept asking for more sandwiches.
At least I'm back up to full now.
Okay. You guys good?
I think so. I burned the paper.
And it finished
Right.
the,
All right.
Wait, you're burning the paper? What?
He's been burning
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, you said you don't see why not, and he said he electrocutes it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he said, are we bringing it? Not burning
Oh.
it. Okay, alright, I misheard it.
All
Matt
right.
didn't hear it anyway, so...
So I'm gonna move you guys along because we are gonna get our special guest tonight. I just got word, so we are gonna move right along. You guys go in and open. Do you guys go to open the other door? So you drop the thing and what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I walk out so that. Well, I don't walk out. I'll just stay here for a minute. I need to go do something real quick.
Okay, you stay there for a minute. Everyone
I'll
else.
go to like unlock it with the pick lock or lock picks, which I'm assuming with the nat 20 I know how to do with no problem, right?
Yeah, you've already unlocked it. You know how to. You've already locked it. You know how to unlock it. You don't even have to roll for it.
Okay. Awesome.
Set, ready to go.
Yep. All right. And you unlock it, and just as before, it kind of.
Well, hang on, I think Dante said he was going to be right back.
Okay.
So, just making sure.
I think
Sorry.
he's checking on something, and I hope he's not checking on what I think he's checking on.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm trying to surprise everyone, so I'm hoping that he's not doing what I think he's doing.
Oh, I think you just gave it away.
Nah, maybe,
I
but
have no idea what
See?
you're talking about. Okay.
yeah, no, I didn't give it away yet. Yeah, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so I really don't want to continue waiting for Dante.
Okay, let's go. He didn't specify exactly what he was doing. Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead, Barry.
I mean, let's just open it.
Okay, everyone's all right. Goldeneye, you on board with that? Just opening it.
Yep, that's
Nope. All right, you guys open the door, and this time the room is filled. And I ignore what's on the map. You don't see anything in this room. The room is completely void of everything, minus the far side radiator. It's the only thing in this room now. There are no white linens. There are no covered furniture. The window on the far end is wide open, shutter wide open. You can see lightning crashing through the room. There's no shadows of any kind other than what's being thrown from the radiator.
Okay. And it's not behaving abnormally. It's just
Not
shadowing
currently.
like shadow should do.
Yep, not currently.
Even when the lightning flashes.
Even when the lightning flashes. Does anyone step inside the room?
All of us, let's rush in there.
All right, everyone rushes in.
You're at the ready. She's just gonna go in.
All right, I got you guys. You're all good. All right, so everyone rush in. Do I have consensus on that?
Fuck it. You're doing.
All right.
I'm
You guys all notice that the cat stays behind as you rush
Sounds like
into
Dante
the room.
said he wasn't going in.
Oh, Dante's not?
It's a joke. It's a
Oh,
joke.
okay.
It's a
My
joke.
bad.
Oh, okay. Dante is going in.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know where she is.
All right, you guys all rush into the room like rushing into the room, and lightning crashes, and your vision returns, and still nothing. There doesn't seem to be anything going on in this room now. Very
Walk on the ceiling.
anticlimactic. Yeah, there's a large chandelier that hangs from the center of this ceiling, and it is motionless. Lightning crashes. It throws shadow like everything else. Everything seems normal.
Detect magic.
You want me to do it?
Yes, go for it.
No,
Whoever's doing
Nat's
it.
using it. That's why I'm saying it.
Yep, go for it. You cast it. Okay, yeah, you cast detect magic, and the only thing that kind of pings even a little bit, it's very faint, light red, coming from the radiator.
Coming from the radiator.
Coming from the radiator.
This is underwhelming.
Do you walk over to the radiator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look around, see if there's any kind of sigil, or where is this
There's
faint
no-
magic radiating from?
There's no sigil, and as you guys are looking over what Nat is looking over, there's everyone except for Nat. You see nothing out of the ordinary on this radiator. Nat, however, with detect magic, you detect the presence of an illusion class
Tag
spell.
me too.
You too? You also do it? Okay, so both of you
Yeah.
then. Both of you then would see a switch-like red glowing on the side of this radiator that is facing up. And everyone not with detect magic on, you see nothing. The two of you understand that this magic is an illusion spell.
Well, there's nothing in here.
Yep.
Nat's gonna look at Dante. It did say hiding.
So what do we do? Why are you guys looking at the thing?
Do you think you could dispel it? There's some sort of illusion effect. Dante.
Oh, my bad. I thought my headset was like all the way, like, unmuted.
No, go for it. So they asked if you could dispel it.
Nat
I said, yeah.
Okay.
First, I'll try it with like a ranged attack, chill touch.
Well, they're asking if you can dispel it, not attack it.
Oh, fair. Dispel.
Dispel the effect.
Yeah. Do you have dispel magic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you cast it?
Yes.
Okay. You cast dispel magic, and as soon as you cast it, lightning crashes from outside, and inside, when your eyes return to... actually, I take that back. Lightning crashes from outside, and as lightning crashes from outside, the chandelier all the way around, and lighting up the entirety of this room, and as you look down, the room is now full of linens. Everywhere where you guys are not standing, Barry, there are linen covered furniture throughout this room, and they all begin to rise as everyone who's looking at the radiator sees a small switch on the side of the radiator that was hidden.
Okay.
Nat's gonna reach out for the switch.
You pull the switch, and behind you, directly behind you,
What I'm figuring, yeah.
yep, directly behind you, the wall opens up into a set of round staircases that goes down.
Cool.
Hey, Gabe.
Yeah.
Is that door behind you always been open?
Yes, the closet.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm good. I don't even need to look back.
He was about to turn.
I don't scare myself with stories. Okay, so.
Oh no, it's just that I didn't notice it earlier.
Oh, you didn't notice the closet open?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I wish I would have said no then. Dang it. All right, so the wall behind you opens up. You can hear grinding from the wall opening up, and you can see the staircase. Everyone who's watching, the linens are rising up, and you can feel wind begin to push you all, starting to push you all around as the linens begin to swirl to the center of the room. And do you all head to the wall? To the opening in the wall.
Oh, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
The shield shouts out. All right, staircase going down. Everybody now.
All right. I need only Golnai, because he is the last person, to roll me a athletics strength saving throw. So roll a strength saving throw and include your athletics modifier to that. So your proficiency
five?
bonus. Proficiency bonus to athletics. Plus a strength saving throw.
What do you mean?
So let me
I
get your.
rolled 3, and what do I?
So your strength saving throw is a 3 plus 5, which is 8. So what's your proficiency in athletics? Do you have one?
You have proficiency in athletics.
No?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, so you would add a plus 2 to that, which is a 10.
Okay.
Okay. So that's your proficiency bonus. Whatever your proficiency bonus is, you just add that to it. Base is, I think, 2 when you're proficient in something.
Because the
So-
strength save already plus the plus 3 from the proficiency.
Right.
So
Well,
you want to plus it again?
Yeah, so the strength save is just your straight strength roll, a d20, plus your strength modifier,
Mhm.
and then I wanted to add your athletics
and then
modifier
plus
to
my
that.
proficiency too, because
Strength
I'm
saving
proficient
throw-
in strength save.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, you also get that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
a total of 10 then.
Okay.
Okay, which is just barely high enough, so I'm glad I added that, as you feel like you're being sucked back to the center of the room, as everyone rushes down these stairs. And I'm going to go ahead and open up all the other stairs here. I don't want to do that. I want to exclude it. And I'm just going to, you guys rush down those stairs to the next set of stairs, all the way down to the first set of stairs, down to the second floor, down to the first floor, and finally, I get it, down
New map.
down
Oh boy.
to the basement.
Damn, this is a labyrinth.
This I've cut off a large sections of these maps.
Oh boy. Okay. He's gonna be.
Get through the boys.
Yeah, I honestly was not expecting you guys to check every single room. I made this way too much fun for you guys. All right, so you guys make your way downstairs, and as you make your way downstairs, give me 1 second here.
We need our tokens.
Go ahead. If you guys are in here, go ahead and add your tokens down to the bottom stairwell, and make them as small as possible.
Like how do we add our own tokens?
You should be able to grab tokens,
on the
I
bottom
think.
right, there's a plus sign, and
Yeah.
if you have the file saved in your computer, you should be able to add.
Okay. I didn't know that. Well, I've never made like an actual token. I didn't know that was something we could do.
I'm proficient in Homebrew, kind of.
Apparently.
I don't have.
Oh,
easy
oh,
access to
what's
it.
that?
Oh, wait.
It's the special guest.
I knew it.
Yes.
Guess who's back, motherfucker?
Yeah,
Guess who's back?
that's our special guest, y'all.
I knew it.
Does anyone miss me or what?
Hell no.
Damn.
All right. So, as you guys make your way
Get it.
down to the bottom of these stairs, there's a small whimpering howl. Go ahead, Vid, and make your noise. that you all will hear as soon as you make your way downstairs.
Hang on, I'll try. Hang on, give me a minute. I'll try to think of a sound.
Okay. No, just make like a basic like ooh sort of deal. Okay. Yeah, that's what you guys hear as you make your way down to the base of the stairs, just off in the distance into the blackness. It is unless Nat you still have light on. It is pitch black down here.
Oh no, she's got light on the shield.
Okay. Even with light, it's very, very dark down here. Outside of the purview of light, it is very dark.
How's it reacting to dark vision?
It is normal darkness.
Oh gosh, what happened to it?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were. I was gonna put Nat on here. I was gonna start putting the things on here. Sorry.
I didn't have a picture of Nat, so I was going to use her badge.
Gotcha. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. That's why I was like, let me just go ahead and put Nat on here. And I'm gonna zoom way in, so I apologize. This isn't like overly. Okay. So we got Barry, who is massive.
Oh, so
Big
how
bugbear.
how big are these tiles?
These tiles, because I have to scale way down, are still 5 feet per tile, roughly speaking, in this map. Then the next map is going to be a little different. I have to kind of play with scale, which is annoying, because I didn't make these maps. So
I'm asking like this tile here.
it's supposed to be like 5 feet. So I guess I need to make them a little bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means we're huge. How are we gonna fit in this staircase?
It's also 5 feet. You guys make it down one by one.
It's really tight then. So we are 5 feet. So we're like this big.
Yeah.
Damn, it's really. Ooh,
It's very cramped. Yeah.
it's not gonna end well.
It's very, very cramped. These are all single file corridors. And as you guys make your way down, you do continue to hear the whimpering howl of some creature, Luno, to your left. And everywhere that you see black on this is a wall. I couldn't change the map the way I wanted to, so I just blacked it out. It's a wall.
Oh, can I make another sound?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna be like that guy, like da-na, da-na, da-na-na-na,
Oh gosh.
da-na-na-na.
All
I
right.
ignite a fireball into my hand,
Okay.
preparing to fight whatever I see.
All right. There's a path that leads to your left into a darkness. Is everyone following Luno?
I will be right on top of them.
Okay.
Nat will stay in the middle of everybody.
Yep. So Dante, even being on the ceiling is this is only like a 5x5 by like 6. maybe not 6. I'm gonna say Barry a little headspace here. We'll say like 7.5. Barry, you still have to duck, but it's real cramped.
Ooh.
Oh, that-
Yeah. And Luna, you make your way down the path, and in front of you down the path, it splits left and right. And as you continue down, you can hear the continuing sounds to your left.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Oh man.
I'll make it that way.
Okay. And as you make your way that way, you find a familiar face, shackled to the
Does
wall.
it look familiar?
It does look familiar. You
rude.
find you find Vid shackled to the back wall. Vid, for all intents and purposes, just so I wasn't able to catch up with you. This is a horror scheme right now, so it's all in like a really dark, scary horror sort of deal. You are actually shackled to the wall, and there are lacerations all over your body. It looks like you have been beat to shit. There are cut marks, there are bruises all over your body, and you don't
Do I remember any of this?
You don't remember getting any of those marks, and you only remember waking up here and being trapped down here in utter blackness for you don't know how long.
Also, all that time we spent upstairs investigating, he's just been down here chained to the wall.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
No,
Do
this kind of makes
do
it
do.
look like
before
Zuck.
that.
Yep. So.
I'm getting like vibes that it was just Zuck's master plan to put us here.
He betrayed us.
He betrayed us. All right. So Luno, do you go to attempt to deshackle Vid?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and attempt it.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
You hear
And-
the shield. Okay, what's in there? What's making that noise?
I gotta get.
You'll see in a moment.
Why don't you just tell me?
It's the alcoholic man.
What?
There we go. 18.
Okay. Yeah, that's more than enough.
It's like Hitman.
I'm probably still like
Oh,
asleep or something. Like I couldn't hear anything, just falling asleep.
Okay. Yeah, he was probably just humming to himself while he was laying there. It looked like he was awake, just like humming to himself. And as soon as you deshackle him, Vid, you fall to the floor and you wake up.
Oh, what the fuck? Can you give me like 5 more minutes? I was having a wonderful dream. I was working on a bar. I owned that bar with a coconut shop.
Sure, you want some more alcohol?
Not even 5 minutes and we're back.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, what the fuck? And when I hear like familiar voices. Why do I
Really,
hear
sure, I
that
can
familiar
give you
voice?
5 more minutes.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Vid, you do not have dark vision, right? He can't see anyone.
No, I do.
Oh, you do have dark
Okay.
vision? Oh, okay, cool.
I'm a cat.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You can see. All right, let me get this. All right, there we go. There's Vid. I'll make that bigger. There we go.
Matt's still got light on her shield too.
Oh, okay. Well, so it's gonna silhouette
Yeah.
Luno and
So,
Dante.
so basically, what happens? Falter for telling them, giving 5 more minutes because I was hoping for a coconut bar shop. Because I didn't see anyone. When I look up, I said, "You motherfuckers."
Shut up and get over here, and I toss him a Zakian wine.
Oh, yeah, you still have that, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and keep it in your inventory for now, but you toss it over to him.
Wait, what is that?
Just catch it.
Okay.
And it's wine. It smells delicious.
Oh, you shouldn't have. And I immediately drink it. Well,
All
I
right.
drink only a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's going on. I've been shackled. I look at myself.
All
Let's
right.
get out of here. Come on.
Yeah. Nat, do you look down the other tunnel?
Yeah, Nat'll step over and check what's in the other tunnel.
Okay. There are shackles on the other side of the tunnel, but there is no one over there. There's just a pile of bones on the floor.
What is that?
Okay.
Talking?
It's a tabaxi.
Oh, it's a scaling a wall. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just finding a quick one. Apparently, I thought I had one for Vid, but apparently I didn't. So I just did a quick one. All right. So there's nothing over there. Nat, would you call back and say, "Hey, I got nothing," and then they're like, "Hey, we found Vid," and you guys, Golnai, you head south.
Someone should go ahead because I can't see anything.
Make
Okay.
my way.
I know, go ahead.
Actually, I'll stay in the middle because I can't see.
All right. You make your way down the hall, and as you make your way down the hall, you can see in the distance what looks like a table and bones scattered throughout the floor. And I'll There we go. And that, and you guys make your way in towards the room. All right.
Who's this kitty cat?
An old friend of ours.
Is he the cat we saw?
Oh god.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? You forgot about me already?
This is a different.
No, this was a different guy.
Yeah, this is a different guy. This is not Zok.
Oh.
This is Golnai, a water
Golnai
genasi.
would hear the shield say, "Don't ask."
Oh. Wait, guys. What happened to Zok?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
We don't know.
He's not here.
Eh. Because I really love to see his surprise when he sees me once again. And also, what the fuck are you guys doing down here?
We don't know.
We wish we knew.
All right.
Trying to
Okay.
figure out why we all woke up in this strange place.
So,
right,
Vid,
then.
Vid, for you, the last thing you remember is you fell asleep on a ship headed towards Halvany, and you. That is honestly the last thing you remember. You caught word of a possible scorpion fang headed to the northeast in Kalas, which is a far northeast island in Djedhema. So you're on your way to the far northeast to find that, and you just happen to be heading to Halvany. And the last thing you remember is falling asleep in the bowels of a ship on its way to Halvany.
So you're saying I just, like, I was drinking too much and then I end up here.
Okay.
That's
what
possibly the reason.
Yep, that's what he says. And Barry, you enter this room and you can see remnants of skeletons kind of strewn throughout. There's bones and dust of bones throughout. The table looks fairly well intact. There doesn't seem to be anything too disheartening about the table. There's not a whole lot to the room. You can see that there's a path leading out to your right, a path leading out to the south. For the most part, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, let's go to the right.
Okay. For the most part, it looks deserted. And you guys make your way into the room, and each of you, as you make your way into the room, kind of looking around, you would see all of the same things: the path to the south, the path to the right, and Barry takes the path of least resistance to the right. Do-do. Do-do. And Barry, you find that the end of the path, as you make your way, leads down another set of stairs that curves around into the unknown. Does anyone else take the path to the south?
I will.
I'd follow him.
Okay.
I follow the only light source.
Yeah, exactly. Like Nat moves 3 inches, Golnai's like, okay.
Yeah.
So there's nothing through that side over there?
No, there's nothing to that. I
That's
apologize.
just-
That's me blacking it out badly.
Okay.
That's it's
so that's
wall
just
all the
a
way
top
around
line.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually a second way to get down, which you guys didn't discover. So,
Gotcha.
you
I
guys
guess when you start
go.
making your way to the
All right, you go to the south, and in an attempt to discover everything, there we go. You find Vid and Natalia and Golnai. Luna, do you head south or west?
Last.
West. All right. So the three of you go west, and you all see the long hall. And as you kind of make your way down here, you can hear footsteps to your left, Barry. And as you look over, you see Vid crossing the plus sign. Crossroads. There we go. You can see the Vid crossing the crossroads above at the top of the stairs. Vid, there's a crossroads. Which way do you turn? You can actually see the head of Barry because he is that tall. To your right.
I couldn't imagine. I turn around, see Barry, only see his part of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I bet where Barry's go like, Like you know, like go in the pool and the only thing is popping out is your head, and you try and wave. That's what I imagined in this scenario.
Okay.
But the crossroad, I'm gonna look behind me to see who's following me.
Nat and
it
Golnai.
was,
Yeah,
it was Nat, right?
Yeah, Nat and Golnai.
I asked Nat to which way do you want to go?
I'm just looking around right now, so
Yeah, like which direction do you want to go?
Asking the light source.
Nat just rolls her eyes and starts walking to the side over here.
Okay. You make your way to the side over there, and yeah, Golnai. Vid, you fall to the back after this because Golnai is very close to Natalia.
Nah. When I see them go walking this way, I'm walking the other way.
You walk towards Barry.
No, I'm walking.
Oh,
Towards
you
here.
walk down. Okay. As
Yeah.
you walk down, and you see at the very end of it turns, and at the very end of it is a dead end.
Ah.
And Nat, you find a very large opening of the room. Sorry that I did not black that out. Apologies. You don't see whatever those stars are.
Okay.
It's a flat wall in here.
Okay. All right.
It is flat wall. That's a very bad flat wall, but it's a flat wall nonetheless.
Okay.
Yeah, totally nailed that. The only thing in this room are shackles all the way around all of the walls, and you can see skeletons hanging from every single shackle in this room. Do you step inside the room?
Nat looks back at Golnai and says, "It's a lot of skeletons."
I mean, I can go, but I can't really see. So if you can give me some light, I can go ahead.
Alright, sure, let's just both go in.
Okay. All right. The two of you.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but sure.
The two of you step into the room as Vid, you're making your way back. The two of you step into this room, and as soon as you pass the first skeleton, you begin to hear dragging along the sides of the walls, and you hear the shuffling of bones throughout the room, and you look around and all the skeletons are beginning to move. You continue to hear the across all of the walls, and it becomes louder and louder. Do you guys stay in this room?
I would pull Natalia back out.
Nat's kind of like, yeah, I agree. Let's get out of here.
Okay, the two of you head back and find Vid, who's walking towards you all, and you can
Nat's
still
not gonna
hear
do
in the.
She's gonna stay right there at the entrance to see, watch it and see what happens.
You can still hear Nat from the distance, like across all the walls. It echoes down, and Barry, you can hear it too now. It seems to continue to be louder and louder, and Nat, all of the bones have kind of shambled together. They're still attached to their shackles, but they're all standing now. And as they all form, the three that you can see from your vantage point whip their heads over to you. Do you stay there?
We're strays when we need them.
Let's go, let's go.
Vid, Golnai is charging towards you, saying, "Go, go, go!"
I'm saying I'm going as I grab Natalia's hand or arm and try to drag her with me.
It looks like you're just leaving her behind.
So are the skeletons moving towards me, trying to, but are stopped by the shackles? Or
Currently not. They have just turned towards you and basically open mouth hissed at you, and you still hear the clawing in this room. I want to know.
no.
I want to know if you're staying
I
after.
don't need to see any more of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to know if you're staying after that fact because that will change things.
Nope. I don't need to see any more of that right now. We don't need to tempt fate.
Okay. And you guys head this way with Vid. Yeah.
Actually, I just stand there. I'm scratching my head like, what the fuck are? Oh my god, and them so spooked.
No, Vid, you can hear this along the wall, and you would have heard from down the hall, and you see Golnai and Nat kind of like really they're like pale white running like moving towards you like go.
Go,
No,
skeleton.
I would disagree. Nat's not pale from seeing skeletons moving. She actually kind of feels like, you know what? I might have a chance against them. I just don't want to deal with all of them right now.
Yeah, Golnai does not. Golnai. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zach. Golnai looks about almost white at this point, I think.
Maybe.
Very
With a
pale.
Yeah,
with
his
a
norm-
faint blue.
Yeah, his normal blue skin is very pale blue right now. And
Go.
yeah.
Skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. Send shivers down my spine.
all right, Vid, are you moving? Because I think Golnai's gonna push you over if you're not.
Instead of moving, I want to go investigate.
Okay, you step to the side. Oh god. All right, you step to the side. Nat, you see Vid step to the side, and Golnai moves past you, and
She's watching Vid. as
Vid
she-
makes his way
going.
towards the room. Are you saying or doing anything?
Vid, what are you doing?
Why are you guys running about? I want to investigate. Hang on, pause. Outside the game. You know the saying, right? Curiosity kills a cat, so I'm
Oh,
gonna tempt
God.
fate for this.
I'm aware of the statement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
tempt fate.
okay, Vid returns to your answer. I'm gonna tempt fate.
For a very brief moment, Nat considers just letting him go and turning around and continuing to walk away. But that's not her, so she'll follow him back towards the skeleton room.
Vid, you'd hear Natalia's shield. Not Natalia herself, but her shield. You'd hear Natalia's shield, stupid cat, as Natalia walks back towards you.
Well, I just want to see like what caused that noise. I'm just not gonna engage in combat or anything. I'm just gonna take a little peek.
Okay, actually, Vid, from your current trajectory, as you turn towards Natalia and then turn back in the direction and look into that room, you can see the outline of two full-bodied skeletons standing upright, shackled against the wall, both of them staring at in your direction, pulling straight against the shackles.
Can I make an investigation check to see if the shackles are like not like broken or anything?
Perception you can. Investigation is touching things, and you are not touching things.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay,
so roll me perception.
Wait, question. I know I haven't been here for long. Do we level up or just stay level 4?
You will level up eventually, not for this one.
Okay, hang on, I'm trying to find the, you say perception check, right?
Yes, perception.
Hang on, okay, perception check. I got 12.
Nice. Okay, so even with a 12, you can see the the shackles on the wall. You can see dirt beginning to crumble from underneath the shackles as these skeletons seem to be slowly ripping them out of the wall.
I seen that, my eyes wide open. I said, okay, never mind, I'm just gonna go back.
Okay, running. All right, Barry, heading downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get you guys a new map. Everyone, grab your token.
What happened?
Grab your token, swing them around. All right, get all of this. Where
Should be
is-
the
Wait,
final
what?
map.
I don't have that token, so.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotcha. I'm putting them on the map.
Okay.
Where is
Wow, that hallway
Dante?
looks even smaller now.
You know what I should have done? I should have flipped them off before I ran away.
Yes, definitely. Luna, 5, 6, 6. Yeah, we got 6. All right, cool. All right.
Good thing I'm still on the ceiling.
Can't in between. All right, so you guys are headed down the stairs, and you can see that following the stairs, they do continue to go around to the side, Barry, and following down these stairs, and I'm gonna unhide it here before I move it, so I can describe it while I'm moving it. At the bottom of the stairs, at the bottom of what feels like almost an 8th floor, you find a room, and this room has little alcoves. Every 5 feet or so, there's a small little alcove, and in each one of these alcoves seems to be a small little trinket. One's got like a feather on it. Another one's got like a little marble in it. Another one has a humerus, a bone on it. All small little trinkets. It's the only thing that you see in this room, all the way around the room, minus the far right corner as you make your way inside. This one right here has no trinket. To the south, you see everyone as you make your way into this room. You would see that. And to your south, you see 2 paths. One is sealed shut. Oops. One is sealed shut. The one to the right here is sealed shut. The one to the left goes down even further. And you cannot tell where it heads after that.
Well, gotta keep moving.
All right, you continue down the path.
Can we discern any
I am
significant?
for a trinket.
Roll me a yeah. You guys can roll me a religion. Roll me a religion check.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is the first religion check that we've had in like 6 sessions, so make it count.
I got a nasty 20.
There you go, nasty 20.
Let's
Nat
get
did
a.
not get a nasty 20.
You're back on those dice, aren't you, Nat?
Nasty.
No, I did not change him back.
I like that. I'm changing that. I'm changing that to not a dirty 20, but a nasty 20. I like that. All right, so everyone who rolled above a 10 would recognize that each one of these trinkets seems to be some sort of offering, some sort of religious indication for something.
Is it related to our gods or some random?
I think for this little quest you have going here, I'm gonna say that each one, as far as you all are aware, references a specific god, and I'm gonna. Oh, I just got an idea. Awesome. Represents a specific god, and out of the ones that you're seeing, all of the gods here that you see are of the old gods, and the one that is missing is the god of the sea.
Oh,
The god of what?
The god of the sea.
Decided. No, I'm thinking Greek. Never mind. Thinking Greek.
all connecting to the talk out of character.
Yeah, out of game. The one that's missing is Njord.
Njord, yeah. Okay.
Njord. How can you pronounce that? Njord.
See, you
Is
just
that-
did it. No problem.
Oh, because it sounds like Nord, but
Yep.
Njord.
Yep.
Like it has a deep R, like a deep voice R, you know?
Yep. It's actually spelled, in case you're wondering. Yeah, like that. There you go. It's actually spelled like that, but yeah.
Well,
Either way.
weird symbols.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
All right, you guys continue south.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's the only open door.
Okay. There's no door. So the one that is sealed, and you can tell it goes down, and it's sealed by a wall towards the base of this downward slope. a stone wall, or I'm sorry, not a stone wall, a barred stone, God, I'm failing on words tonight. 3 bars that seem to be made of pure stone block the path at the bottom, and you can kind of see into the room further out. There is, let me actually, if you're looking in that room, let me actually give you a good description here, because you can see into that room. Water at the base of that, and into the room, you can see what looks like an altar, and at the center of the altar stands a still beating 20-foot wide, almost, beating heart.
Wait, what?
In the middle of this?
Yes,
In the middle of the room?
Yeah, in the middle of, yep, right there. Still beating heart.
Wait,
Oh,
I must have missed something. I thought that tunnel was sealed off.
It's sealed, but it's still visible. So if you look at the actual map, you see the 3 spikes there. Those are 3 stone pillars that block your path from moving through it, but you can see through it.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, yes.
So it's a transparent pillar.
It's the you can see between the pillars.
Through the gaps.
Yeah, through the gap.
Oh, okay.
So that is what lies in the room over there. There's more to the room, to the far edge, but you can't make out what it is from there. It's what is that, 60, 80 feet across in darkness?
I have over 120.
Yeah, but okay, so Luno, you can...
No, we don't.
Luno does. Oh, no, yeah, Luno, I don't think you do anymore.
We don't.
Oh, he does.
Ow.
It's not a racial trait.
Sorcerer.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Luno, you can see across the other side of the room looks like a large pile of bones.
Okay.
Bones.
Like large pile of large bones?
No,
Or just a large,
large-
quantity?
Large quantity of bones in a large pile.
Okay. Got it.
Hmm.
This is D&D. There is you have to be specific.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Could I fit through one of these gaps?
You do not.
Do you think I can break this down with my axe?
The only time your size matters, but still doesn't fit.
I think I can shoot an arrow through here.
Where are you gonna shoot? What is over there?
You could probably shoot an arrow through.
How deep is the water, DM?
You can't tell from this. It looks very deep.
But if I
Well, can he see down there?
can walk down here, right?
Sorry, 1 second. So you can walk down. Yeah, you can walk down there. Yeah.
Yeah. And how deep is that?
It's no more than ankle height. And the water all looks to be, after where you're standing, the same depth, but it looks very deep.
Same depth here, but looks
You're saying
deeper
over
on
here.
this side.
Sorry, yeah, start, let me, this is D&D, I need to be specific.
Specific.
Starting, oh, no. Starting around the black square. Maybe I should make that not black. Yeah, starting here, it looks very deep. Like, more than 20 feet deep. You can't see the bottom deep.
Looking up to if I can get down there at some point, if I look up towards the ceiling, do I see any holes?
No. As far as you guys can tell, there's no way to pass these bars.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Can I walk over here?
Absolutely.
I want to check that. I want to check it out.
Yeah, go for it. All right, you make your way down over here, and I will remove that while you're doing that. Oh, I gotta remove it.
Could I send Lucy through these bars? Or she's too big?
Lucy is also too big to fly through the bars. She could attempt to waddle through it, but the water is going to be like up to her neck.
Oh,
Just stand back, tiny man, and I'm gonna try to swing at the.
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll. And Vid, as you make your way down towards the other path, you can see a large, long hallway straight in front of you, and almost every 5 feet or so, there's a turn to the left or right. You can't see what's down that from your vantage point, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate turns that you can see on both sides. So 10 total turns, left and right. Do you make your way past that first mark to see what's down there?
What do you mean first mark? Like this first
Yeah,
mark,
yeah,
or
do you make that first 5-foot movement?
since I seen a long ass hallway, multiple turns, I'm just gonna take a couple of steps and just poke out to see my left and right to see, like, safe.
Okay. On your left and right, you see shackles, and there's nothing on the shackles. However, as you look left and right, like you look over, nothing. There's no shackles, and as you look and you're about to move ahead to look at the next one, you hear a ching 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 as the shackles are making noise, and you look over, and you can see ghostly figures pulling from the shackles, and they are pulling towards you. They're still on the shackles, but they're not moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're attached to the shackles, very much like the skeletons attached to the shackles, driving towards you, trying to.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the fuck out.
Welcome to what is our Halloween episode, Vid. All right, yeah, you missed all the good stuff. This is light compared to everything else. All right, so 17 will hit it, and I'm gonna say that you do 7 points of damage, but it's gonna look like you do diddly shit to this. You come down with your great axe, and it shing straight down and straight into the floor, and almost hitting your foot, and it just sticks into the bottom of the floor, which is odd because it looked like stone, and as you try to get it up, you pull up what looks like wood at the base of where you're standing, and the water is just a little bit deeper there now.
Well, you know what? I can always jump back through. I would like to attempt to Misty Step through it.
Oh, God. All right. So,
Does my swing do anything?
your swing does nothing to the bars.
Yeah.
But you pull up wood from the bottom of the floor.
Yeah, you pulled up wood from the bottom of the floor, but other than that, your swing does diddly squat to the actual bars.
I tried.
Sorry. Let's see if I can get death number 2, Gabe.
Yeah, you might.
Do it.
All right, you Misty Step in. I need to know where. This room is very precarious, so where are you Misty Stepping?
Right there.
Okay. You Misty Step through the bars and straight into the water, and you were standing on top of the water, and even from here, the still beating heart seems very ominous. You were still standing in ankle-high water. You can see a large wheel to your left along the wall. It seems to engage the locking mechanism. Or disengage, possibly.
Okay. Guys, I'm stuck. I can't get back out. Oh, hold on. And then, I'll disappear. from their view,
Yep.
going over here, and then attempt to try to move it.
Roll me a strength check.
Yep. This is not my strength. Strength is not my strength.
While you're rolling that, Vid does.
Oh, yes!
You know, I hate to do this to you, Luno.
Mm-hmm. Still not strong enough.
It's still not. You try to move this, and it seems stuck. It doesn't budge. It doesn't jiggle. It doesn't move in any way, shape, or form. You just. And it just does not move a single millimeter.
Oh. Alrighty. So I can't tell which direction it needs to go. Damn.
You think maybe we need to go under the bars?
Can you
Vid,
tell Luno that?
yeah, I
Tell
was gonna ask real quick.
Polai.
Hang on one second. I was gonna ask Vid real quick because you came back from that area. Would you have said anything to anyone about what's down there?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll come back like, hey guys, yeah, don't go over there unless you want to speak, I don't know, past ghost shit. So yeah, yeah, you want to talk to ghost people? Yeah, go right over there.
Okay. Sorry, Dante. Didn't mean to derail you. You were gonna go under?
Well, I was asking if he could try going under.
Oh, who are you asking? Goldeneye?
Goldeneye, right there.
Okay.
What are you asking again? Sorry.
If you could go under the bars.
Can you go under the bar?
Can you go under the bars?
It's a solid bar. How?
Didn't you just pull up some wood? Maybe there's an entrance.
Do you want me to try to hit it again?
Yeah. Let's try that.
Alright. Gonna swing again.
Okay.
Swinging at the bars
And-
or the wooden floor?
I love this. This is fantastic timing.
I'm gonna swing at the bar.
Okay. Roll an attack roll, and I'm gonna say just go ahead and roll damage too, just in case, whatever. As you are swinging, there is a rush of wind that pushes past everyone in the room who is between Nat and the far left side of this room. Anyone who is between Nat and that, you feel like a 20-30 mile an hour wind rush past you, and Nat, you would sense an urge to turn around, and as you turn around, you see a dim light shining back down the way Vid just came from, and
Cool.
it pulses,
Alright.
it pulses and dies.
I can't see.
Yeah, Nat, you go to, yeah, that works out beautifully. You go to swing, and Nat's like, hey, what's going on over here? And the light goes away, and you just swing straight into the open air, and once again, just straight down to the ground with a sound, and you and pull up more wood from underneath, and the water rises a little bit this time. Luno, from inside, the water rises a little bit.
It's not looking good. For you.
Hey, can I speak something out of game?
Sure. In context of the game?
Well, kinda.
Okay, let's do this. Type it out, and then that way we can still see what you're gonna say, and then we can still continue to do the thing.
In the meme or RP chat or just campaign chat?
In anywhere.
Alright.
I was gonna say,
If it's
Should
out
I-
of character, probably the meme channel.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Go ahead, Dante.
should I go over there with Luno? Or Luno, what do you see? Should I go
No.
over there with you?
Where's Luna?
Luno's in the room. Yeah, Luna, you would hear Dante like, "Hey, You want me to come over there?
May not be a bad idea. See what we can figure out from in here.
Can you somehow put me on that side too, or no?
Yeah, look,
No,
watch this.
sadly.
Poof.
Okay, that's not nice.
I misty stepped to Luna.
Okay. Where? Okay, so there. Okay, cool. You misty stepped to
Yeah.
Luno and just passed, and
Like
it just.
yeah, I'll be on the ceiling just
Yep. Oh,
because I looked up. Yeah.
that's fair. So yeah, and in this room, so I guess since you guys are in here, I need to give you a better description. In this room is almost 40 feet tall, almost unnaturally tall, based on everywhere else. This room opens up to a steepled center, which is almost 40 feet tall, and around each of around the ring of walkway are stone pillars that line the whole walkway all the way around, and the stairs go down into the water, and you can't see what you're standing on. It feels like stone, but you can't see what is down there. Even with your dark vision, the water is so dark and murky that you can't make out what's down there. And in the far room, Luno, you can get a much better view of what, now that you're in this room. Oh, actually, from your vantage point, you can't, but when you would have misty stepped, you would have been close enough to see that they were humanoid bones.
Bones.
Par for course. Got it.
And in the center, now that you're in here, in the center, this altar has two. Now that you're past the heart and you can see it, the altar has two lantern-like features on either side, unlit by this still beating heart.
Okay.
20
We
foot.
can both see it, right? Or is it just Luna?
You can both see it. Yeah,
You
you can
can-
both. Yeah, you can both. Oh. How far is your dark vision?
60.
Then yes, you can now see it.
Oh.
Wait, how is this room scale? Like, how big is one tile here?
In this room specifically, one tile is 10 feet.
Okay. So we're much smaller than.
Yeah, you're technically much. That's why I said don't. Yeah, the scale's off in this room. Once you guys all get in this room, we can zoom in and we can make it right.
Hey, Luna, what do you think I should do? Should I go eat it? Should I go
I
try
don't
and
think
bite
it-
it?
Yeah, it's the pillar. Like, how's the pillar look? I forget. You said it was transparent or
No,
like bars up.
the pillars are all, the pillars are all stone, and if you're looking at them,
Not those with the heart.
the ones with the heart,
Yeah.
there is no pillar with the heart. There's an altar with the heart with two like
Oh.
stone-like candelabras that are unlit.
Okay. So when I heard the pillars that you couldn't see, like that was the doorway. Okay, that's where I was getting.
Yeah, yeah.
confused. I thought maybe there was like a cage around the heart.
No, it's nope, definitely not.
Yeah. I think we should probably maybe observe here for a little bit longer, see if they can figure out how to open the door. Maybe give me a hand, and maybe we can try this device, this thing we're next to again. Maybe the
Alright.
two of us.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a good idea too. Then I'll position myself to pull on either wall.
Okay.
Pull from either
Alright.
wall.
So I'm gonna wait here for you guys because you guys are about to pull on this. Nat, you walk down to the left side. I'm gonna ask because Barry's been oddly quiet. Barry, what are you doing in all of this?
You know what? I'll just follow that, I think.
Okay, that's fair. All right, Nat, you make your way down the long tunnel as I described earlier to Vid. You cannot see what's down either side until you step forward.
Does the shield hear anything?
You hear nothing.
Okay.
You step forward, and almost as soon as you step forward, you hear shackles chiming to your left and right, and you would hear "Ah!" and look over and see blue ghostly figures pulling themselves towards you from the shackles. Do you continue?
Yep.
Okay. Let me-
Hey, can I go back for him? And I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you can certainly try. Nat's gonna probably continue on.
She's the
do you-
such person between us.
yeah, you make your way to the next one, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. As you make your way to the next one, again, there's nothing. And this time it stays nothing until you take one more step further. And as you take one more step, you can hear the sound of a ball and chain dragging on the floor. You hear it, to be very clear. You hear it dragging on the floor behind you, between where Barry should be behind you. And as you look behind you, Barry looks to be 40 feet away from you now.
Oh, okay. I did not just walk 40 feet.
Correct. The hallway on both sides of you, as you've stepped in here, as you look back and then you look back ahead, the hallways seem to be stretching now, further and further as you are looking in both directions. And the ball and chain continues to sound off behind you. Barry, with your dark vision, you've lost sight of Natalia.
Oh boy.
Do you step inside?
Why not?
All right. I'm not going to describe it again. Two ghostly figures on either side towards you. Do you step in any further? And Natalia, do you continue?
She's pausing for a moment. Does she see when Barry steps in?
Not yet.
Okay.
You still don't see Barry anymore.
Okay. Okay, yeah, she's gonna keep going because she has no idea if anybody's following her or not.
Okay, you continue walking for what feels like a mile, alone and quiet.
Okay.
And you make your way to another crossing where you can't see on either side of you. Up ahead, in the far recesses of this, is the faintest pulse of light that you had seen a moment ago.
Okay.
Do you turn right or left?
No, she's not gonna turn to the right or left. She's gonna keep following that light.
Okay. All right. You walk another, what feels like mile in that hall. And Barry, as soon as you step past those two ghostly figures, the same thing happens to you. Vid, you lose sight of Barry as soon as he steps past those figures into utter darkness. And Barry, the hall just extends on both sides. And you hear a ball and chain dragging behind you. It feels like it's almost on top of you behind you.
I think I'm just gonna start running
You run forward or backwards?
forward.
Okay, you run forward. The hallway comes out. You still don't see Natalia. Vid, do you follow your two companions?
I scream first. Oh wait.
And then yes, you go in.
Well, I scream at first to see if they hear me.
Neither one of you hear Vid. And Vid, you don't hear anything in response for a good 10 seconds. And then
I'd be like,
hang on. And then you hear, "Come." I don't know if you actually heard that.
me, I would say, are you fucking kidding me? I just go forward then. I go forward, and you know you're about to say two ghosts trying to change their chains on you. I just flip both of them off side by side. I say, "Fuck you, ghost, I'm out."
Okay, as soon as you pass the ghost, same thing. You hear ball and chain behind you. Are you running at this point? Because as soon as you step past those ghosts, the hall extends out into almost infinity. You can't see the end of this hall. And if you look back behind you, you can't see the end of the hall anymore either.
I first check on the alcohol to see if I even drink anything because I'm probably tripping my balls off.
Nope, still the same amount of alcohol.
I drink a little bit.
Okay.
Uh,
And continue on.
And I close it, put it back in my bag, and just go forward.
Okay. All right. So we'll get to Barry. We'll go back to Barry here, and we'll see. I'm waiting to see if any of you crash into the other person. So Barry, you run for what seems like a mile. You feel out of breath even by the time you find a crossroads, and you look left and right, and it looks like that turns both ways, north and south, to your right and left. The hall continues on back and forward, almost infinity. Do you continue straight or do you turn?
Do I still see? Well, do I see a light?
You do
straight
not.
ahead right now?
You do not. Nat did something specific to see that light.
I think I might just head back.
You head back?
Yeah.
Yes! Vid, do you head forward?
Wait, hang on. What are you saying?
Joe, I'm wondering, Vid, are you continuing forward after having your drink? You said you were continuing forward?
Yeah, I'm continuing forward.
All right. I would like for each of you to roll me a d6 as both of you, out of nowhere, slam into each other in utter darkness. Both of you falling to the floor, taking whatever you roll in damage as bludgeoning damage.
Oh god, just one D.
Yeah,
D6?
just one d6. Natalia, at the end of this alcove, you find you make your way all the way to almost to the base, and you find to your right and left the shackles just dangling on the floor. One has been shattered, just looks like it's been crushed under a weight of some kind. On your left side, and on your right side, the other seems perfectly intact, but they're empty. There's nothing there, and you can see the faint glow almost 5 feet away, and it shunts off to your left, in front of you. Do you follow it?
Yeah, slowly she's gonna walk forward to where it was before it moved.
Okay, and okay. Oops. All right. And as you move forward, you can see on either side of you 2 skeletal figures. One is devoid of any sort of clothing or material of any kind. It's just a decayed skeleton. It's no longer in the shackles. And the other one on the other side is standing upright, facing you, holding an oar.
An orb?
An oar. O-A-R.
Oh, okay. All right. What's its posture look like?
Like a sentry. Just stone face, not moving, standing still, grasping tightly at this oar.
Does it look like it's looking at me or just standing
It
there?
looks like it's got the 1,000-mile stare. Just
Okay. She's gonna stand in like a similar stance and present her spear forward with the symbol of tear on the tip.
okay.
See if it reacts in any way.
It does not.
Okay. Okay. She's getting an idea in her head. She's gonna walk forward and see if it reacts if she reaches out for the oar.
It does not. Do you take the oar?
She's going to try to.
Okay. It's actually fairly easy. As soon as you touch the oar, the skeletal hand does react. Just finger by finger releasing the oar, and you were able to take it.
Cool. She's gonna turn around and start walking back. Taking
Okay.
the oar with her.
And you hear, probably for the last time, in your head this time, Tyr's voice, run.
What did
Run.
you say?
He says run. It's just,
Okay, if she hears
run.
that, she's booking it.
Yeah, and as soon as you hear that behind you as you begin running, as the skeleton breaks free of the shackle and begins chasing you,
Cool.
you rush down this hallway, and again, just as you had done before, it splits out and just goes off into infinity. The two of you, before Nat gets there, pick yourselves up off the floor, and I'm going to give you about 30 or 40 seconds of actual communication before Natalia runs into you. So the two of you pick yourselves up off the floor and go.
I think it just goes on forever if we keep going down.
First of all, we hit each other, boom, and I was like, oh, dude, what the fuck? Pick myself up. Dude, what the fuck are you running from?
I don't think there's an ending to there. We need to go back.
Wait, what about Natalia then?
I don't know. We just have to go back. I think if we keep going down there, we'll just go on forever. I see nothing.
Dude, we can't just leave Natalia there. First of all, she's mute. She can't talk. Only the stupid shield can.
Do you want to stay here and find out what that ball of chain is before he kills us?
Yeah, both of you hear it now, and it sounds to both of you, even though you're facing each other, it sounds to both of you like it is behind you.
I turn around and say, shut the fuck up!
Oh, such an irreverent monk.
Mm.
Love it.
Oh man.
I mean, I have a drink, so why not?
All right. All right, you guys have not moved in time, and Natalia, you out of nowhere, BAM! Straight into the back of Barry. Barry, you fly forward into Vid, knocking him forward with his wine bottle that shatters to the floor as he falls, spilling it everywhere. And Natalia and Barry and Vid, the three of you, land hard on the floor in the middle of this.
And immediately getting to her feet, picking the oar back up, and the shield is shouting, "All right, run, keep moving, go," and it's gonna keep going.
Natalia runs around you two. She like picks herself up quickly, and you hear her shield say, "Run, get the hell out of here!" And she darts past both of you.
If
I'm
he's
gonna-
not moving, I'll push him.
Barry like uses you, Vid, to get up off the floor and gets around you and starts running.
Oh, fucking asshole!
And the three of you rushing down this hall now, you can hear not only shilling calls from behind you, just screeching, but also the sound of grinding. And you've heard this before, Natalia and Barry. It's the sound of walls getting closer to you.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Oh.
And the three of you are running down this hall that seems to go on to eternity. Every second you can hear the sound of walls getting closer and closer to you. And just before it reaches, you can kind of see as the walls, as you're running, as you make your way past, the walls seem to be shrinking. They are getting closer. And you make your way past the screeching ghosts, just in time to see the wall past the screeching ghosts. And the three of you narrowly make it out of that hallway before the wall shuts with a slam behind you.
Oh, Barry, you owe me a new fucking drink now.
Technically, it's your own fault for not moving in a small space corridor.
Because you were about to leave Natalia up there, and she's out there all alone, and she cannot talk. Only has a shield to talk with, talk with us. Ah, shit. But you owe me a fucking drink.
No, I don't.
Nat takes just a moment to catch her breath and then starts walking again, and you guys hear the shield say, "Less arguing, move."
Yeah, I'll just continue forward then.
What?
But like, yeah.
To be honest, I was always thinking in the past, why do I push you? In the part of the, abandoned ship in the desert, I was thinking, why do I push you off at that one cliff? And I just remember, I know why. And just that's it.
Maybe that's why I pushed you.
So just a heads up, I don't know if Gabe meant to do this in our private chat or in the main chat, but he just said BRB. And since he's not on the screen at the moment, I assume he's doing something. So I'm just passing that along to you guys.
DRB.
BRB, be right back.
Oh, BRB.
Ah, there he is.
Okay, sorry.
No, he's
Sorry. You know, when nature calls, you really need to answer it. All right.
Well, I can't see anything because I'm just looking at the map right now.
You're fine. Okay. So, I said that to only you. Sorry, that's
Me?
why that
Gabe,
didn't
you're
make
still
any
muted.
sense.
Oh no.
I'm not.
Yeah, I
muted.
can't hear Gabe.
Oh, yeah, I'm muted. Okay. I muted the other thing. Okay.
You
so-
told me BRB in the.
yeah,
private
I put it in the
chat,
wrong chat.
Okay,
So I'm
that's
glad
what I
you
thought.
at least relayed that. So all of that to get to this point is Natalia, you make your way around the wall and you can hear Dante and Luno talking to each other about working on getting this thing moving. They're both going to work together to try pull it open. Go ahead and the both of you roll me strength checks. As Natalia, are you putting the ore in the alcove?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
straight away.
I need both of you then to also roll me dexterity saving throws. Dante, why do you have a -2 to strength in your save?
Because I'm awesome.
He has no strength.
Weak.
Okay. I just
He's short.
He
Well-
doesn't have any strength, and he doesn't have proficiency in that save.
I'm just curious because I feel like it would have said the same thing if Luno rolled with a -1, so I'm wondering why it says with a -2 in there. Oh, because Luno rolled a strength
Spellcaster.
check. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, I said okay. I'm caught up. Whew. All right.
He's short.
All right. Yeah, both of you begin to pull on this thing. And as you're pulling, you can kind of feel it like it's hitting, notching on something. It feels like it's locked. And as the two of you are struggling, trying to pull on this, all of a sudden, it pulls you forward as Natalia puts the ore on it. You all hear the sound of a long chain, as this thing begins to spin rapidly with both of you attached to it. And both of you narrowly release just in time to watch this thing spin around. The bars shunt up into the ceiling, and the opening is open all the way now.
We did it!
Spin around. Tap.
Yes.
Double take. 3 times.
We did it. Whatever you do, you did it.
Good job, Dante. Good job, good job.
Yes, and I just wave my muscles around. You're right. Roar.
So Nat is gonna move from the alcove and head down, fully expecting to see that the way is open now.
Yep. Natalia, you heard nothing.
Oh,
Your shield heard it, but you heard nothing.
okay. She's still expecting it to be open.
Yep, and it is. And all 6 of you, sorry, got used to that. All 6 of you can now be in this room. And I'm going to zoom in. And we're going to make you guys a little smaller.
So we get better scan.
Dante, you are the smallest of small. So you
Hey,
get a better
you're right.
you get a better view of what this room actually looks like.
All right, now how small is Lucy?
Yeah, right? Oh, dear
True.
God. Alright, and Lucy. Oh, God.
Huge. Let's go.
Yeah,
What you did?
Giant owl.
yeah.
Astros.
Alright, so the 6 of you stand in this room with Lucy flapping about. What is Lucy? An owl?
No owl. Yes.
Snow owl. Okay, cool. Alright, and the 6 of you stand in this room, all encircled around this still beating heart that looks to be roughly 20 feet tall. In the center of this room, and on the altar 2 unlit stone candelabras. Those of you with dark vision, now that you're in, can see a large mound of bones at the far end of the room.
And that does still have light on her shield.
Yes.
I want to investigate the large bones.
Okay. Are you making your way around the walkway?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone following Vid?
No,
Would
I'm more
Bruno-
interested in the altar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dad's headed to investigate the altar.
Okay. Well, hang on. All right. So
Yeah,
Vid.
I get that. That's why I didn't move all the way.
Okay. Well, I stopped you before the pillar. So Vid, you're headed over that way. So I'll say you make it about right here before Natalia decides she wants to go investigate the altar. So, who is going past the stone pillars?
Me, because I'm following Natalia.
Natalia is also
Well,
going
well.
past the stone pillars?
Are we going on the ceiling of the dome so we could just go up there? Because this is
No,
tall,
'cause it
right?
arches
The-
upwards.
It arches, it arches upwards 40 feet above the heart, which is 20 feet big. I said that wrong, which is 20 feet total. So the room is 40 feet tall. The heart takes up half of the height of this room. So it's still 20 feet between you and the heart. If that makes sense. So that it's like a steeple inside of this.
And you said each tile is
Roughly 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so the lights probably reach the heart.
60. Yeah, it's pretty close. The light. Oh, well, I erased the heart. Okay, cool. Well, let's make it red anyway.
Oh.
Heart icon.
Heart. Yeah, whatever. Just for now. I have a different picture I'll add.
It only sheds bright light 20 feet out.
Yeah,
It
that's
didn't
what.
need
Only
to-
20?
That's what I thought.
So that's 40. That still makes it.
Nope, because oh yeah, it would make it. Because each square is 10 feet. Yeah.
It's very end.
can't see it very
like,
clearly.
Yeah, it's very faint. You can make out Natalia, a still beating heart, and Gulnai, a still beating heart. Towards the center of this room. So I'm gonna ask one more time. So you guys make your way past the stone altar.
Well, as soon as she can see the heart, she's gonna ask like the room. Okay, can any of you people with better dark vision tell me what that shape is? Because I can kind of see it, and I really don't want to know if it's what I think it is.
think
It's
it's
what
the
you
heart.
think it is.
Is it beating heart or is it like?
It's
kinda
beating.
sort of
Yes, it's. And there's a sound of beat like throughout this entire chamber.
Like, I think it's a heart. Yeah.
It's definitely what you
Yeah.
think it is, Dad.
What I thought. Okay.
Vid, I'd like for you to roll me a perception check as you by this time you've made it over to the bone pile while they're discussing this.
Perception or investigation?
Are you touching the bones?
First perception.
Okay. That's
Good,
yeah.
good idea.
Yeah. That's
Always
that.
start with perception.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. All right, so yeah, it looks like a pile of bones, Vid. A pile of bones of indiscriminate origin. They look to be humanoid. You're not entirely sure what race is, but they're definitely your size creatures.
I want to go investigate.
All right, you go to touch the bones, Natalia. So while you're doing that, go ahead and roll the investigation. Barry, Natalia, Gulnai, Luno, Dante. Is anyone crossing the threshold of those pillars?
No,
Yes.
Not yet. Not yet. For Nat.
Okay.
Um,
Nice.
Knowing that it was the alcove of Njord that opened the passageway to get in here, is there anything Nat can think of that Njord related with giant hearts?
No, it has zero correlation as far as you're aware.
Because out of game, I know Njord was technically a giant, but okay.
Yeah.
So
I think Njord was thrown in there just for the flavor of the thing.
Yeah.
That was an afterthought.
Right.
Shh, shh. No, it's totally planned.
But
Can I move
yeah,
over
no,
Like here.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready to start heading towards the altar.
Okay, so you're traveling on the ceiling with Dante, or are you going in the water?
Going in the water because I'm not worried about drowning.
Okay, that's good, because as soon as you touch the water past the pillar, both of you are teleported underneath the water.
Oh.
Fun.
And we see this?
You see this. Both of them touch the water past that, and they are teleported underneath the water.
And so we don't see them because the water is murky, like you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we just see them disappear and that's it.
Yeah.
Do we see
Except
the
me,
water
I
being
was-
disturbed, or
The water is not being disturbed. In fact, despite what this picture shows, it's placid. There's not a single anything. Almost as if they didn't touch the water.
So it's rippling like, around us over here on the side, but
Yeah.
not inside the. Oh,
It's
wow.
so it's rippling where you guys are standing, and as it ripples out, it fades almost immediately.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
They're
Okay.
gone. Where is he?
That's a good question.
I, underwater, would like to release a little bit of what air I do have in my lungs and see which way the bubbles are going.
The bubbles go up, and you can see they don't hit the surface, almost as if a pane of glass is between you and the surface. They just stay there, floating towards the top. The two of you see a small, the two of you, Nat and Golnai, see a small change in the water over in that direction.
I'm about right in the water.
Yep. Luckily for you two, you don't need to breathe.
Right?
All right, so
Move on.
Vid, as you're checking out this pile of bones, you realize fairly quickly after looking at it that it's not just a pile of bones. There seems to be a boat, some sort of bone structure ship hidden beneath the bones.
What the fuck? Guys, I think I found a boat.
I found a boat, motherfucker! Found a boat!
Gabe, I literally just sent you that message
Yep.
as you were telling him that.
Yep. That is fantastic.
That's awesome.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Nat's
yeah,
gonna
I
perk
told
up,
him.
tells her that, and is gonna immediately start heading that way.
okay, and it echoes across the room as Vid yells this across. I found a boat! 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 Nat, you do not hear any. The shield hears it. You don't hear any of the echoes. None of you hear any of the echoes. Vid, you're the only one that hears the echoes.
Well, what about Luno and Dante? Where are you?
Dante's on the roof.
Dante's what?
I thought Dante was on the roof.
No, they both went in the water.
Oh, they both went in the water. Okay, my bad.
Teleported down there.
Yep.
Okay.
They're gone. Are they dead?
Let's see. I'll swim up towards the direction the bubbles went.
I'll follow Luna if I can see him.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, as soon as you move up towards the top and you go to touch the bubbles, it feels like a pane of glass between you and the surface. You guys are unable to push your way up to the surface. You were stuck under this water until somehow you're able to not be stuck under this water.
Can I walk on the pane of glass?
Upside down? Sure.
So like we're just stuck in here.
Yeah. Barry, roll me a perception check.
We're just stuck down here. So,
Let me be blind.
how you doing?
I wonder what Luno's saying. He's just like, the fuck?
Yeah, right. All right. 16. All right. So yeah, Barry, you can see what looks like Dante's feet, standing on underneath the surface of the water, almost like he's walking on some sort of surface there. And you can see Luno's hands pressed up against the top, trying to push his way up. You can see them at this point.
If I see them, I wave to them.
No, Barry sees you.
That's what I'm saying. If I see whoever I see, I wave to them.
Yeah, Luno, you can't see out of this. You can
fair.
see up to the
Okay.
surface, and that's like to your left and right. You can't. The water is just that murky. You can't see out of the water.
Okay, fair.
The only reason we see your hands and feet is because it's pressed against the top.
Yep.
You know what I want to do?
Do it. Do it.
I want to throw a dagger, just a regular dagger that I have next to where they are.
Okay.
See what happens.
Okay. You do that, and you throw the dagger next to where they are, and the dagger splashes into the water, makes ripples across the entire thing. And I need for everyone to roll me initiative.
Yes.
Let's go.
It was bound to happen eventually, right?
Right.
This fight just got a whole lot fucking harder, by the way.
I don't know. We'll see if we can Misty step our way back. Is what I was thinking.
I'm hoping you guys get stuck under there long enough to be grabbed and be pulled up.
Well, you say that now, and now I'm definitely solidified.
Nat is going to go ahead and use her ambush maneuver to add a D10 to her initiative roll.
That's fair. What I would like from all of you is I'm going to ask the question because we are just over time. Do you all want to continue?
Yes.
Yeah, probably not best for me tonight.
Okay, that's why I want
Because
to ask.
I'm working Mondays now.
Yeah, that's
the
why
next 2 months.
I want to ask because I know it's getting late for some of you guys. So I want for everyone to roll me initiative. I'm going to build up the encounter, and then on next week we will have our fight with 6 people. Welcome back, Vid.
Yeah.
You missed a whole lot of bullshit about people getting into more serious trouble. Vid, on this on the next session, between this and next time, go ahead and level up your character to level 6.
Level 6. All right.
Level 6.
And unfortunately, you are not going to level up with everyone else because you missed a very pivotal fight that they had against a CR10 Froghemoth, and that is your bonus, guys. You are getting that extra plus level for defeating that. I'm still impressed.
So I'm a level 6, and everybody else is level 7.
They will be before you reach level 7.
So we'll just be slightly ahead of you.
Yeah, you're only slightly behind it. You're not like way behind. Okay.
Well, I will eventually catch up to you guys.
Yes.
So I'm curious. Why is Dante's initiative look so weird in the chat right now?
Oh, it's because I have the tiebreaker on. It's just that I play in other places and they need the tiebreaker on.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes more sense why you have the... Okay. I was wondering why you had the -2 in your deal. That makes way more sense. Okay.
Oh no, the -2 is just I just have -2 to my strength.
No, but his point is, why does it show up in the box like
Shows
that?
up on Discord.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh.
asking earlier. Here, let me show you what I see.
Yeah, I have settings I think on for all that stuff here
Yeah.
on my
Would you
what do you call it, Beyond 20.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, Beyond 20, the extension.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Fair
Beyond,
enough.
you're rolling on Roll20?
Yeah, I'm rolling on. No, not roll 20. Beyond D&D Beyond. I'm rolling D&D Beyond 20, the extension sends it to Avery.
Okay.
Didn't know there was a thing. I thought it was just a thing between D&D Beyond and Roll20.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, if you get beyond 20, it does all this other stuff.
All right, save. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have you guys read your initiative out to me.
Okay.
All right, Natalia.
17.
All right, Dante.
24.
24. Golnai.
16.
16. Luno.
I'm sorry, 18.
18. Okay. Luno.
7.
Always. Barry.
16.
16. All right, Vid.
11.
11. All right, and I will auto roll for the tentacle hydra.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Oh god.
Let me
Let's
go
go.
ahead. Let me go ahead and add the token so you guys can now see. And I'm going to describe as the dagger hits the water, and we'll meet back up next week. As the dagger hits the water, tentacles burst out. 3 tentacles burst out of the top of this still beating heart, and a large, almost 10-foot wide eye opens and stares directly at you, Barry. And I gotta get rid of that damn circle. All right.
Oh,
Ew.
good lord.
It's cool as hell.
Now in the center of this room.
Well, me
All
and
right.
Dante are currently safe.
Basically, we just have to wait for that thing to rescue us. And we just step out of it.
Yeah, you guys can't see it yet, but yeah. Yeah, so that's what you guys are fighting next week. Welcome to Homebrew.
Okay.
And I look forward to seeing what the hell you guys are going to do against this. Just FYI, there is still permadeath, since this is no longer a one-shot. And
This is canon.
oh yeah, all of this is canon. This is
Okay.
this is so the way I run my one shots, just so you guys are aware, I always have some tie back to the original campaign.
Yeah.
It's not always specifically like directly main storyline involved, but there's always some tie back.
Yep.
But yeah, so you can die. However, in this session, it's going to, in this mini series that we're doing here, it's going to take you more than one time to die. So if you die, it's not the end of the world unless you die a couple times. Nat and Luno have already learned some of the repercussions. You haven't learned fully what those repercussions are. Oh, that reminds me. Actually, I need to tell you what those repercussions are, so I don't just surprise you. And I meant to tell you at the start. Damn it. You both of you now have a minus. You have -1 to the total of your dexterity. So
Excuse me?
yeah, so if you had a 19 dexterity, you now have an 18 dexterity, until this mini is over.
Oh, okay.
Because you guys died once, and you're
Yeah,
missing
so
you're
didn't
missing
answer that.
digits.
Uh-huh.
Hey, is there any? Will there be any one shot?
Cancel that.
There might be a one shot with someone else. I'm not. I'm terrible at one shots, obviously.
you plan too much.
I plan way too fucking much. I need to have just one fight and have a very straight storyline where you guys have to go do the thing. That's the only way that's gonna work. My concern is that I'm not gonna plan enough, and then you guys are gonna like finish it in an hour and a half and be like, all right, well that was cool. Now
Because I
what?
already have the perfect character for one shots.
Okay, cool. So next week we will get to the heart of the matter and just discern whether or not you all can beat this creature.
Easy.
The tentacle Partra.
Yes.
Yes. Next time, let's beat the hentai tentacle. Okay.
Yes. All right, y'all. I am out, and I hope you guys have a good week. I am so looking forward to this fight, and there's another one There's another one after this, so I hope you're ready.
Oh, no.
Another one?
Another fight?
Let's
Oh
go.
dear gosh.
Yeah.
Dark
So because
Dark Soul memes.
this there was only supposed to be one fight unless you did certain things to cause two fights. This is new because you guys have just decided that we're just gonna do all of it. So I'm like, all right, we're doing it. Mini-series, let's go.
Decided that we're gonna do all of it.
Mini boss, let's go.
Oh boy.
So,
Okay, cool.
When you say permadeath, though, like, if we die in this mini, we would still be alive once we're done with it. We just wouldn't be continuing in the mini. Or we die?
Well, I can't tell you exactly how because it kind of gives away like a plot twist towards the end of this.
Yeah.
If you die in this, you still die in the campaign.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't tell you specifically how you die. For all intents and purposes, you guys are actually still asleep. In Halvany. Everyone except for Vid, Vid, you're almost a Halvany. But yeah, you guys are still asleep.
Okay.
Yep. I have big brain plans, and Zoc, I love your idea. So yes, there will be some of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna stop talking and yeah, I'm gonna go. Love y'all.
Good.
Yeah.
Bye.